name is Hosanna Okorafo, and I'm still on Youth Agenda. Welcome back, Mr. Kelvin and Mr. Daniel.
Thank you.
So, there's an adage that says charity begins at home. And I think some days back, the president sent out troops because he is the president of the ECOWAS, yes. Yeah. As a daddy, I'll say, he's trying to do his work. He's trying to play his politics, not to allow encroachment into his own territory. But then, how are we having to be crying at home and saving others outside, Mr. Dan?
It's actually, to me, should I say it's funny, because it's more like your house is on fire, but then you're trying to go put off the fire on another person's house, which it doesn't make any sense at all. A lot of us didn't actually believe Nigeria could display that.
I didn't.
That kind of action. It was very swift and very immediate. It happened very quickly. Unlike the way they respond to security challenges in the nation.
Country,
we didn't even know they had such troops that could actually do something like that. A coup is not something, it's not a small thing. For someone to plan a coup, I believe you need to have a certain number of persons siding you for you to plan up something like that. And they have to be people of power, people already in power. And the president was able to actually tackle that in less than, should I say, 2 days. It happened very quickly. But then, turning back to Nigeria, we're having insecurity challenges. Children are out of homes, same as parents. We have a lot of out-of-school students due to insecurity challenges, and the president is displaying such character out there. You would say, should I say he's trying to show up now? But even if you're saying he's trying to show up, at least people out there, they read the news, they see what's happening in Nigeria. They know what's happening here. So I don't think he's going to be able to impress anyone out there with such actions, because in as much as he did that, I think I saw the news some days ago where some US personnel came into Nigeria due to the insecurity challenges, to see how they can actually tackling it. That means the federal government hasn't really done something to impress them. That's why they even had to come to Nigeria also.
So I don't know, is it that Nigeria is too big for the president to respond immediately, like quick response to problems of, let's just leave the coup issue, the other pressing needs, which is basically and really insecurity. Is Nigeria too big compared to Benin Republic, or is it because Benin is not as big as Nigeria, was able to quick launch and get the problem solved?
Basically, it's not like Nigeria is too big for the president to handle issues swiftly. But what I see the president trying to do is just trying to represent. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Take it or leave it. Yeah. So
are we still the giant of Africa? Take it or leave it. I will not take it.
So he's trying to represent. He's trying to keep up that name as the big brother of Africa. Okay. Yeah. So that's why they had to go in and respond swiftly. That is number one. Then number two, Benin Republic is bordered with Nigeria. It's a close country with Nigeria, and with the way Coup is spreading fast, across Africa, definitely the ECOWAS countries will definitely be scared, right? And it's happening close to Nigeria now. So who knows what will happen next? So that is why I think the president had to respond swiftly. And again, to our own surprise, especially as youths, we were even surprised that Nigeria even have fighter jets.
I heard there were jet fighters all
jet
launched.
fighters, yeah. So I never knew that Nigeria. I thought Nigeria we don't have all those stuffs, So until this incident, and it also kept us wondering, as you that what are they really doing with how do they see we as citizens, like are we animals or something that they'll just allow deaths happening like that and nothing is being done? Then because you feel threatened that your own territory could also be affected by this coup happening in this other country, and you have to respond swiftly. And they even went ahead to go and monitor this country, this Burkina Faso, that area, the aircraft was seized, and those military men were arrested then, right? So our sense of them. So this thing that is really happening, I was really I'm wondering, is it that the president is not really interested in the lives of Nigerians, as compared to being interested with his own political ambition and the image he's trying to protect.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Now let's talk about you. You said something about the president is scared of, the problem in Burkina Faso. Oh, sorry, yes, the coup.
Benin Republic.
Benin Republic to encroach. Have you ever heard that it is the rat that is in the house that goes to bring the ones outside and say, come, there's crayfish in the house? How can the president be scared of a problem that is outside when there are other problems already
inside
in the system?
I think it's just basically the advice he gets. The question you should be asking now is, who are his special advisors, right? And who are his special advisors? And again, the motives that he have within him, what he's thinking. I think that is it. That's why he's not able to come to think of the dangers he's harboring already in the country. He's more interested in foreign affairs. Yeah, so I think that is just it, basically.
So now looking at the operational route the president took on salvaging the situation that happened in Benin Republic, what can he deduct from these processes that can help him salvage the problems in the country, especially the bandits, the ISWAP, all the things, insecurity happening?
Okay, we can see he actually deployed security at the borders. Yeah, I think he can actually do same in the country, in different states and the areas in which these insecurities occur frequently and continually. And also, I think, I don't know the operation or the forces that were used there, in military.
There were jet fighters and all of that. Is it that these jets cannot go to the places where we are having current problems in Nigeria? I really want to know.
No, they can go now. Definitely. Is there anywhere the jets cannot go?
So what is stopping them? Why do we act so quickly to Benin Republic?
Basically, there have been a breach, although maybe the government have woken up now, since the last threats of Donald Trump. Yeah, but there have been a breach in the security system, basically, which is why some of this information may not really even be getting to the ears of the president. Okay? Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it may not. Okay,
yeah. I'll say may because,
yes, they may not get to the ears of the president quickly, just as this issue of this Benin Republic coup will get to his ears. Okay, yeah. So due to the fact that there are breaches in the security system, in the military, and I believe with the appointment of this new CDS,
yes,
the military will wake up, and they're going to do it in their best, put in their best, yeah.
So are we saying that the special advisors have ears to the ground on the things happening outside of the country and are reporting to the president more than the things happening in the country that are supposed to be likely the first things on the table of the president, Mr. Dan?
I won't say the SSC are totally in charge of getting news within the country, because there are actually offices or people occupying these offices that are supposed to report directly to the president on what's going on. So if they don't report, I don't think any other person stands a chance or has the right to report. I think in military, you can't go ahead of your boss to report. It's actually not right, and you can actually face court-martial for that. So, and there's definitely some things that might be happening from within, which still it's the people that the president puts in such areas that will still be doing it, and they won't want their boss at the top there to know. So they will try to cover it up so it doesn't reach the presidency yet. And some persons have personal interest, and one way or the other, whether we like it or not, we believe some persons are actually benefiting from these insecurities in the country, allegedly. Yeah.
So when we say these things are of personal interest, I have to agree, because when the president travels, we hear about it.
Yeah.
He goes to France, we hear about it. When a lot of things happen in the country, we hear about it. So how come the president, the father of the nation, the number one citizen, is not getting information of the things happening immediately, but can get information of the things happening outside of the country that he can salvage the situation? Or like you said, is he trying to show off, or is it just a political propaganda for him being the president of the ECOWAS?
I think basically it's just the hypocrisy of regional leadership. Okay. Yeah, where government claims that Nigeria is big brother of Africa, yet the house is on fire, right? And also we have the issue of this ECOWAS image versus Nigerian reality. The reality that Nigerians are passing through right now, and the president trying to protect this ECOWAS image. Yes, trying to prove that ECOWAS, you cannot just come into their territory to come and take over their countries, right? So I think it's based on priorities. Everything lies on priorities. The priorities of the president, the priorities of those occupying the offices of those advising him and giving him information. Yeah, what are their priorities? Okay, so basically, if the priorities of the president and those people serving in these various offices are that of the Nigerians, I think they will get every news, happening about insecurity straight to him immediately. Yes, but so far that their priorities is just about they themselves, and they are being scared of their boss, who is the president, to be overthrown, so that they can continue eating. So definitely they're going to alert him whenever there is a coup, close by, to the country.
Just like they alerted him of the coup. There was, there was a coup going on somehow.
They were planning a coup. Yeah, according to the presidency, they said they were planning a coup, so they had to, I think, reduce the rank or fired. I think
I'm saying, are they scared of coups that are going to overthrow them or take them out as leaders, or are they really trying to maintain peace in the country? Because why? Okay, it came to coup, and all of a sudden things are happening very swiftly. But we've had matters arising from very long time, and these matters have not been handled.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what can we say about this?
If the president actually scared of a coup, then definitely there's something he's not doing right that could actually result to him being overthrown. So, I think he knows for him to be scared of something like that. He knows that there are some lapses which he has not covered, and he really needs to work on in order to prevent something like this. And because a coup can actually come both ways. Either the person also coming to get the other person overthrown also has his own personal interest also.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean or totally mean that this person actually wants to do better. That's why the person is coming. And I think the president doesn't want, Nigeria is undergoing, I think, civilian rule now. But if there's a coup now, go back to military rule. Which,
yes.
I don't think a lot of us want that to happen, because
a lot of us want that to happen. Because, I mean, if you mess up in the military regime, you're going down. So this is a wake-up call to the government to look inward on the things happening in the society, inside our houses. Charity, they say, begins at home. So let's look inside the house. Let's not, place lots of embargoes or lots of, ranks on trying to keep our positions. Let's actually look at the problems and solve them. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Hosanna Crafo. Bye for now.